on. Do a short live. We're here just kind of working around the shop for the last couple hours. Got back in town a couple hours ago and just thought we would jump on here and say hello. Once you're on here, leave a comment. Let me know that you are here and who is here. As long as there's some conversation, we'll run this video, and when that slows down, we will end the video. 30 seconds here in, I do not see anybody on here. Brandon McGuire, what's up, dude? How are you? Kiri, hello. Seaside, what's going on? How are we? James, are you feeling better, James? AJ, what's up? Zachary Vol. Right, that's not Zach here, right? That's not Zach with the outdoor channel and stuff. Always cool shit from SOE. Yoda, what up? Karita Lee, what's up? I think you're gonna love those sweatshirts. Santee Todd, what's up, Santee? Acme Homestead, what's going on? Just setting up some gear, thinking about ordering more. What are you thinking about ordering? What are you looking for? What were you setting up? Hitman Hill, what's up? MCW. Peter, what's up? Brandon, party one. Ozzo, what's going on? How are we? Campbell. Different Zach, all right. Had you driven past the hill when you asked about that, or did you know just because of the video stuff? My whole trap shooting setup is right on. That's cool, dude. What are you using for that? You know what'd be awesome? It'd be awesome if I could fucking reduce this screen size. Since YouTube changed their whole fucking setup, it's changed my entire camera view. Kevin Timmer, how are you? If you load the ankle med kit up with jeans, is it noticeable? Depends on your jeans. I don't wear jeans, I wear Cole pants, and I can wear it with the Cole pants. Obviously, if you load it up with 6-inch dressings around, you're gonna need a straight cut instead of, you know, like a boot cut. Or the boot cut is the more tapered one, right? I get the more, huh? No. I get the more baggy ones. Boot cut is more of a flare. What's the biggest straight pant you can get? What do I get straight cut, right? I think I do. Zach, other Zach, what's up? Byron Roberts. What bag is that? That is the XL tool bag is what we're calling it for right now. I basically double 8 times bigger, considerably bigger. Ironing out the details on the 90-day kit. Going to be epic. Nice. You guys check out summerwell.com. Order something, try it out. You'll love it. Does a 3-pistol mag card fit a FUPA? Yeah, it absolutely will. It'll fit it in there with the pistol. Got helmet scrims today. Cash money. I have some scrims available right now, actually, pack scrims. Drove by, I work in New Johnsonville. Got it, okay. What do you do in New Johnsonville? Where do you work at? My internet feed is fucked up. What? Mine too, man. My internet feed is just completely, and my Facebook feed's been complete fucking garbage today. That bag is the XL tool bag. We did a video of it yesterday of building it, so there'll be a full description of it coming. And it's just a massive tool bag. Too big. Who's buffering? Am I buffering or are you guys buffering? Any black FUPAs? No, there are not. Order one though. We're running all the FUPAs right now. Everything's cut, everything's batched up. So if you wear a regular jean like you wear, it's not noticeable. Just, no, it's not. And like when I first built the thing, I put it on kind of thinking to annoy Amanda because we were going to dinner in Jackson. And I got out of the truck with it on and got all the way to the door of the restaurant. I'm like, fuck, I got to take this thing off. We drove all the way there. I forgot I even had the thing on. Hey, Chicken Stew, let me help you out here. You're now banned, and you don't have to worry about my beard. Do I? Fuck no, I don't watch NASCAR. I would pay attention to it if it was on a TV or something, but no, I don't. I actually have friends that work for NASCAR. I had a buddy that was here the other day that works for NASCAR. My X feed is all trans people. I saw a bunch of Starbucks fucking dipshits protesting, and every one of them nose ring boys that looked like girls and girls that were boys, vocal fry, complete fucked up voices and shit. Just fucking bizarre. The fucking garbage of Walmart. I live in Indy, so NASCAR is big in my... Good, dude. Do you enjoy it? Cool. Well, I race on local ovals in South Carolina and North Carolina and hope to make it. Very cool, dude. We were at a NASCAR track today, as a matter of fact, in Nashville. YouTube won't let me like your videos anymore for like the last 2 weeks. I don't know how that can even work, that you can't like the video. Is the button not there? Anybody else had that happen ever? Love M81. I like the M81 too. The only thing better than M81 is M81 with multicam black on top of it. The dipshits were protesting at Starbucks here today too. There were 5 of them out there. The crazy shit is those 5 probably don't work at that Starbucks. We went to a Starbucks the other day by REI of all places, Woke and Woke. And you can't walk in the motherfucking store. You can, but there's nobody there. You only can order and pick your shit up. The Starbucks employees don't want to deal with you as the customer. I go to Starbucks maybe a couple of times a year now. I used to be a customer that spent thousands of dollars at Starbucks a month. I would assume, with all their bullshit, that there are a lot of people like me. We are just done with your bullshit. If there are people that we don't like, we're not going to go there. Like, if there are fucking leftist liberals at a restaurant and I know they're there, I'm not letting you handle my food. It's very identifiable who I fucking agree with and what I think. And you are dangerous to me. I'm not going to go to a fucking doctor. I'm not going to go to a medical facility where you are present. I'm not going to let you handle my food. And I'm going to actually have that conversation in public with the owners of the fucking facility. You have somebody dangerous to my family employed, and as long as they are employed, I will not be your customer. And if more people said that shit, those motherfuckers wouldn't be doing that shit. 7 Brew is way better. I like Holler Roast coffee. I like Bustelo. I'm real lazy with coffee, so I do coffee pods now. Bear keeps talking with that Nestea stuff, and I've got that. That shit's pretty legit too. Keith, what's up? 7 Brew is way better. I've never heard of 7 Brew. I don't know if we have it around here. You should offer a new bag when some moron bitches about something, the douchebag. We actually, when guys used to bitch, we would do tampons. We made a little pouch that went on your armor carrier, and it held a tampon, and we also did one that was Vagisil. The dipshits protest. Yep. PH, what's up? Thanks for the thoughts. This is the cough that never ends. I'm ordering the oregano because nothing I'm doing. Dude, you might try ivermectin, dude. Horse paste. Like, you legit might try that. Go on and take your weight, human body weight for conversion. Just put it in Google. Basically, it's going to tell you to take a teaspoon or a tablespoon. You're going to wipe it on your tongue. People say it tastes terrible. Have some water there. Wipe it on your tongue. Chase it. You might try that. Got tired of them forcing their pronouns, so I just grabbed the 64-ounce coffee travel mug. Had a hernia surgery, and the anesthesiologist was bitching about Trump. And I felt, yeah, fuck yeah, you did. Not only that, dude, I would question what vaccinations they're giving you during surgery. Every restaurant I go to tastes this. They're horrible. Like the product. We used to go to certain restaurants over and over and over, and the meat is not cooked. It doesn't cook the same because it's not the same meat. Like, the quality of meat, the point of origin is different on the meat. And there's a ton of 3D printed shit out there too. Folgers Instant, yeah. And I mean, go try to find some coffee in a glass jar now. Go try to find, it's there, there's very few. Go try to find coffee in metal cans. Most of those cans on the shelf, go look at them if you're not familiar with it. Those cans you perceive to be metal cans, they are not metal cans. They are plastic or cardboard. Tampon pouch is handy for speed loaders on the range. 12 state human ivermectin is legal. Yes, Tennessee being one of them. Got tired of them forcing. Good evening. Had a hernia. noticed lately. The only gear that lasts forever, one belt over 14 years, worn AF, worn as fuck, and still somewhat rigid. Money well spent. Thank you, dude. Yoda, thank you, dude. I quit going there. Yeah, we did too. Illy has metal cans. Illy, I'm not familiar with Illy. Chuck, what's up? Dunkin' Donuts coffee is pretty decent. But we do agree they have fucking terrible donuts, though, right? Nobody wants a fucking donut like I can make at home, right? A cake donut. What the fuck is that? Cafe du Monde in an orange metal can. Only one I know of other than Nicole. And those are small cans, right? The du Monde. Lucas would like everybody to know that he wants everybody to shut up here. Amazing that he's here. He must work for Starbucks. I'm guessing he has some titties and a nose ring, probably. Probably sucks lots of dick. Probably sucking dick right now. Probably not even good at it. My next belt is going to be one of yours. Right on. Thanks. What are you using now currently? Recently switched from EDC belt to... I'm wearing a low profile right now. I like it. Lynn's Pastry is amazing here in India. Not heard of them. We have a place, Dixon Donuts in Dixon, that is amazing. There'll be a fucking 2-hour wait to get in the motherfucker. We tried to go to In-N-Out in Tennessee here tonight in Nashville. There's like 3 of them. Hour-long wait. It kills me. Nobody has good... They don't, man. We used to go to a place, Winchell's Donuts. It's a chain. They had one on Balboa in Kearney Mesa. And Friday night, it was 24 hours. You could go in there. And Friday night, all the dudes with cars and muscle cars and their dad's cars and shit would show up. And then they'd go and run a quarter-mile track on was it Miramar? I don't remember where Kearney Villa Road. That's where it was. I've never been to Starbucks. Never like, good. Keep it that way, man. Stater's Brothers, and it's chock full of nuts. Long's Bakery. No one cares. Well, let me ban you here. You're gone. The beauty of that is I will not be distracted by your dumbass comments since I read them all. And you still hear me. And the truth is, you know who the fuck I am, but nobody gives a fuck who you are. Now I want a donut. Yeah, I love donuts. Like, that's how you would catch me in a trap. I could come out in the woods, and there'd be a net on the ground. I'm like, what's this net? Why does that rope go up in the tree? There'd be a donut there. I'd still get in there. Do the Vietnamese run the donut shops there? No, we have a, I believe it's a Hawaiian family that bought the donut shop here. It was Vietnamese. Dude had a deformed arm because he got bit by a cobra. I actually made that up. He had a deformed arm, but he was not bitten by a cobra. Hawaiian family, I believe, from California, has bought the donut shop. We have Thornton's gas stations in Kentucky. Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Jose, sorry we missed you, dude. Absolutely low pro is super comfortable. It is. I'm wearing one right now. Warrior Point Society belt. Oh, Warrior Poet. Yeah, John. I know John Lovell. John's been here a couple times. Makes noise when I walk. And he doesn't make any of his shit. I don't know who's making it for him. Mary's Donuts in Santee back. Yeah, we had all the donut shops there. Winchell's, there was another big one too. Like Tierra Santa Donuts. I think that was a Winchell's for a long time. Glazed donut. Best donuts I've ever had were in the Korean-owned bakery shop in Camden. Were they Korean? I thought they were Vietnamese. The guy with the deformed arm. Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme's okay. We have one in, you can get it off the conveyor belt there in Nashville. We need to do like a cannonball rally where we go and hit every donut store in a state. ICE is in Columbus, Ohio. It's funny because Mayor and them are carefully bitching about it, enough to show their lib side, but not enough to draw the ICE jihad. Clever, what's up, dude? How's your day? Crispy has a donut factory in Oxnard. Pretty cool to watch. Ice Mike, what's up? There's two sisters or three sisters donuts in Franklin. It's pretty famous. They've got a couple locations around Nashville area. I'm not a fan. Like, I'll eat them. If I'm there, I'll go get one, but I'll never go there to go get one. They're like baked. They're not fried donuts. I met a big gal from England. Wish I could visit her, but they would arrest me on site for my... Yeah, they would. They would. Bob's, what's up? Wrong channel. Day was good, Santee. Day was good. We ran into, or Seaside, we ran into Nashville for the flea market. Uneventful. We didn't buy anything. Went to a 511 store. Bought a couple shirts there. We went specifically to buy some. They have some waffle print shirts that I like. That's it. We had sushi. We got nothing at the flea market, man. In high school, a friend worked at Dunkin'. At the end of the night, they throw away trash bags full of donuts. What's new in the shop? We've built a lot of stuff this week. We've done multicam black NSW chest rigs. We built 6 extras of those, I think. Multicam black 8-mag stacked chest rigs. We did 12 maybe of those. We're running right now Typhon Toxic tool rolls, Mandrake zippered knife pouches. We have all of these tool bags available in these colors to ship. Tool roll-ups and multicam brown man tool bags. The last of the Tiger coming off the machines. Splatter print is on the machines right now. We did multicam black AKM4 micros, which are available. But I mean, you can see it's all on the, every night I do a video and show it at the very beginning. And then on the text or email, you'll see it too. New Crispy got blown up here. Interesting investigation. Owner did it. Yeah, it's the XL tool bag up there. It's 8 times bigger than the standard tool bag. Twice as long, twice as wide, twice as tall. Appreciate the early morning motivational videos. They're my go-to to listen to on the ride to work. Thanks. That tool roll-up will match my tool bag. Yeah, they're nice. For guys that don't know, the tool roll-up is a 3-cell pouch. Wrenches, ratchets, screwdrivers, or whatever you want. Art supplies, camping utensils, whatever you want to put in here, medical stuff. And it rolls up nice and tight, but it will roll up very large also. You can really overstuff it. The straps are very long. It's got a nice, robust double layer handle. It's 2 layers of material there. And it's got a patch, so you can, you know, put what this is, what this particular one is used for. Guesstimate on price, but I don't know. It's got fucking way more material, like 8 times more material. It's definitely 3 times the labor. Just off of that, it's got to be about $450. Will the market bear that? I don't know. My suspicion is we will run 12 at a time in several colors. They will only be on quick ship, and we won't be a stocked item. The price is going to have to be high on them. Ran across some old videos from Jordan Winkler, Josh Hohensee, and Carson. Do you ever hear from them? No, I don't. Jordan Winkler, I believe, is still here in Tennessee. Last I heard, he was working at like an old folks home, assisted living facility. Josh, I'm not sure what Josh is doing. I know he's still in Nashville. Carson Baldry, we were never like buddies. He would come by here because Pierre came. He's an odd dude, not a bad dude. We just won't, like, you'll never see us hanging out. We might be in the same location. I don't believe I ever did a video with him. He never really seemed to have any interest when he was here. It was like they made him come here. He never walked in the door by himself. He was only riding with people that came here. No idea what he's doing. Have no idea. Mon Chéri, what's up? Green, favorite. pops on the top. It really does, yeah. So does the orange. Got the helmet scrim in woodland. The maple leaf is sweet. I think so too. Jolly old England. Yeah, cleaning some chimneys today, are you? Looking for Jack the Ripper. That tool bag will match it. It's big, dude. It's big. Yeah. Do you have Coyote toiletry bags? I pulled a couple the other day. I feel like that was the last. I think they're in motion. I think that they are running a batch or two of them right now. Got the bandolier. We've made a lot of bandoliers, man. There's probably 500, 600 bandoliers out there right now. Already shipped. Tool bag XL looks perfect for a cop's dude. That's a lot of cops are saying. A lot of dudes are saying that. I was surprised how many comments have said that. You could definitely put a super short rifle in there. Not that a cop's going to do that. I'm guessing he's going to get one from the armory. Although, I guess a lot of cops take their cars home and shit. You could put all your gear in there for sure. Like you guys still use those Giotto boxes and stuff? Tiger stripe with orange. Yeah, we got tiger stripe with orange right over there on the table right now to run on Monday of these tool roll-ups. Cut one of your old bags. Cut one of your old bags as a hand down and it's still holding out. Yeah, they will. Like your grandkids who are not even born yet will be able to use that equipment. Like when we're dead and gone, our future generations that don't even exist yet will be able to use this equipment. After the next War of Independence with the aliens, right? And they've taken all of our shit and put it into museums in the underground, like on Demolition Man. Your future family members are going to break in and steal this gear from museums. Or when they're digging up, you know, and they find your Glock 17 that's got 30 inches of, you know, dirt on top of it just because it got left by a tree someplace when one of us died in the war. They will dig this shit up just the same. My grandkids already have their own. Tip Top, what's up? JMAH, what's up? Does the tool bag XL have Velcro? It does. The entire wall is Velcroed inside, both big walls. There is 3, 6, 9, 12 inches of Velcro by 24 inches of Velcro. It is fully lined with Velcro, as are these bags, right? I wanted a new knife for daily use. What would you recommend for a fold? So in my pocket right now, because I already took mine out, I had a bronze Strider on today because I was wearing a Panerai, so they matched. This is a Microtech Strider. I really like these DOCs, Death on Contact or Dead on Contact. I like this flipper. I'm just really spoiled by it. While I can open a Strider, I like this. I really like this. And somebody has a patent on this, and Strider is not paying it. If I designed a knife, it would have that on there. Because there's a lot of times when my hands are just covered in shit, literally in shit from the farm. I want to be able to open this quietly also, and I can pull this open and I can just kind of rock it open on my pants, right? I don't have to flip it if I have blood or mucus or fucking dog spit or whatever all over my hands. I don't have to worry about losing it. I have a lot of Emerson knives. Emerson knives are not robust enough for me. I know, Ernie, I've had friends that have worked for Emerson for decades. I actually bought several of the George Washington ones with the penny in them. The one Reed Hendricks has, I gave it to Jaeger to give to Reed Hendricks. I have quite a few of those. I had CQC 6, I think it was a CQC 6. 21, when I turned 21, I had serial number 021. And I had one when I turned 27 also. I had serial number 27. CQC 7, I think. Not the Benchmade ones, the real ones. Nice to have a left-hand drawn knife. They make those. Strider has some left-handed knives. If you put a hot gun after shooting in a quarter a bag, you think it'll melt? Oh, it absolutely can melt, and it'll definitely dead the Velcro. So here's the inside of the tool bags for guys that don't have them or haven't ever turned one inside. This is fully Velcro lined all the way. And then you're double layered here, and then where the zippers are, we don't double layer them because we want that to be able to flay open, but we want the durability. And then this is intentionally open. Guys are like, I got my bag and it's not sewn all the way. That's so that you can put a sheet of plastic or wood or anything in there. Disaster Breacher Jr., who makes that? I'm not familiar with that. Tip top. Kershaw assisted flipper works. But yeah, the blades are thin. Benchmade, Kershaw, any of that shit. Try to baton wood with it, right? Can you take that knife and split kindling with another piece of wood? And the answer is, on most of those, you cannot. I have pried open manhole covers. I have used these. All of my big user knives, almost all of them have the tip broke. I don't ever bother having them reground because I'm going to snap them off again. I use a knife all the time for something you should not use a knife for. And I want something robust. I want a folder that's almost equally as strong as a fixed blade because I don't want to carry a fixed blade. Half-face blades, I've heard of. Yeah, I've heard of them. Kershaw assisted. Do I like fixed? Yes, I have fucking hundreds of. When I say I probably have $1 million in knives. I know that sounds ridiculous. I probably actually have $1 million in knives. Do you have any Emerson's Multicam Black? Have you been giving your? I have been giving my daughter's SOE gear. She turned 13 last week, and I gave her a covert pack in Multicam Black with red. That's a nice bag. I like the covert bag a lot. SE knives, yeah, I like some of the SE stuffs. Yep. What configuration of mesh pockets fit in the regular tool bag? You can put one large, or two small. I typically have a large and two small, but I'm really going to go back to just 4 smalls because unless you absolutely have, unless you're carrying something in those side pockets that absolutely won't fit in the small pocket, anything you put in there that'll fit in a small pocket folds sideways, and now you have to dig through all the shit in there. I might as well dig through it in the main compartment. So if it won't fit in a small mesh pocket, I just put it into the middle. And if I have long things that I want to keep contained so that when I pull them out, they're all together, like screwdrivers, for instance, I'm going to put them in tool pods. I've been rocking an SE4 and a Kydex sheath with bell loops, wearing appendix horizontal. You're a fucking dude. You can carry a small sword with you. Appendix. Like the live if you're gay fury. I don't know what that means. Anyone thinking of tool bag? Do it. I use mine as a man purse to carry my basics back and forth to work, as one can break an anvil. As one that can break an anvil with a Q-tip, I can't use anywhere else for the. They're just super robust, man. Does B4 Gear still make the? They don't, man. Jason was here maybe a year ago for Amanda's birthday, maybe the party before that. He stopped doing Jason runs some massive companies, like huge like NASDAQ traded companies. Like he doesn't make Kydex anymore. Has not for a decade at least. Show them your knife case. We can also see the cool humidor sofa. Yeah, I still have all that stuff. I like the bifold tool carrier with a tool pod. Yeah, you absolutely can do that. That tool pod, that's where Scully carries his suppressor for his AI rifle. I guess, I think there's a lot of AI rifles, actually. Scully has put together like all of the sniper instructors that worked at sniper school with him, and then all the dudes, like a lot of the dudes that he deployed with in combat, they actually live here. Like he has moved his entire sniper unit, sniper platoon. Like most of those dudes live like within an hour of each other. Like all them dudes are here. What's your Christmas plans? Sleep in. Sleep for a little while, then do farm stuff most likely. Well, fella, I want to stay for live. but I told myself I was going to, yeah, go work out. Go work out. This video will be here to watch later. Not that you need to watch it. We do these all the time. Much more important. Fitness is much more important than this right here. Along with horn and heel knives are beautiful. Super pretty knives, horn and heel. I don't know how many tool bags I own. You know how many I have? I have fucking two. I have a small and a large. I took my large tool bag and put it in the truck today, and I'm like, this motherfucker's got to be 25 pounds. I need to take some shit out of here. But the easier way to do it is take the things out that I want and put them in a new tool bag. I think we're going to do some mesh pockets that stack. They do stack right now. And really, I like the way they stack now because you don't have to rip a ton of Velcro to take them off. But I think we're going to do some double deep mesh pockets, and I think we're going to incorporate some handles onto mesh pockets also. Any experience with Nesmuk? I'm not familiar with them. Do you put Cobra buckles on low profile belts? So the low profile belt and the EDC belt are the exact same belt. The difference is that the low pro has a G hook and the EDC has the Cobra belt. So if you want a low pro belt with a Cobra buckle, you just order the EDC. Do you know anywhere that makes a legit samurai sword? I do. I don't know where to send you. There's a Japanese dude that makes legit samurai swords, and a dude, the last blade show I was at, a dude had bought one and he was fucking around with it, and it went to move and he grabbed it and it cut all his fingers off at blade show. Shortly after 10, Jackson Madison Medical Hospital has reports of active shooter. Where is that? Jackson here in Tennessee? You know who that's going to be. Just move into a day pack. It will carry way more than the tool bag. I want the tool bag. I like how it splays open. Never seen a bald bridge troll till now. Are you talking? Who are you talking to? Me? Do you any experience with Nesmuk? No. No. I 3D printed a G hook for going through TSA. How's it work? Are you pleased with it? Samurai swords are cool and all, but definitely inferior to European swords. You have a lot of sword experience, do you, James? Mick Strider's made some fucking badass swords. I have a short sword that's Damascus, Japanese shape that Dwayne made from Strider. I have it upstairs. I also have some is it Badger Ordnance? There's a company that does all the Ren fairs that makes live edge and then like combat edge that aren't quite sharpened. I've got some of those also. They're out of Colorado, whoever that company is. Mystery 9 style is the way to go with the PALS mesh pockets inside 6. Oh, I agree, Kevin. The Mystery 9's badass. If you like the Mystery 9, the fucking Mystery 10 is going to blow your mind. Brandon, if you're serious about a legit like ninja toe or samurai type sword, just reach out to me. I'll get the information and put you in the direction. They're fucking expensive though, like really expensive. There's also there's a dude that sells legit World War II Japanese bringbacks. He sells meteorites, legit samurai swords, and P-51 Mustang parts. He's out of Texas. If you just Google those three together, you'll find the dude. Today my son was born. I'm so happy thinking of calling him Connor. That's cool, dude. Where was your son born? And do we know who the mom is? That's a joke I always say. What's up, Tim? How are you, man? What'd you do today? It worked fine. I printed it on our Pet G. It'll snap. What about fiber reinforcement? What kind of printers you running, Halo? I watched too many videos about swords. If I could do it, if I thought I could do it without getting harassed, I would open carry one. Adam Savage did some. He went over. Where did he go? I think he went over to Europe and built a legit set of armor. Look up Adam Savage and armor and shit. He builds swords and stuff sometimes too. London, and yes, my wife, I have been for 8 years. Well, congratulations, dude. That's fucking good, man. Very cool. Have another one soon. Have you heard of Miller Brothers blades? I don't think I have. It's a dumb monoprice clone. Monoprice clone. It was what we had at the time. It needs to get, I need to get back into it. Cool, dude. That's cool, man. Awesome. Amanda's been printing, fucking all kinds of shit. There's 7 printers out there running. But these tool carriage. So we've been testing out all these battery packs, and this one's great. But when you put the batteries on, you can't get to the fucking handle. like this pattern here is the one I like the best. But this handle, I can't quite. I need the handle bigger, the hole, but I also need this whole assembly. This space here needs to be 3 inches tall. I need this raised up 3 inches, and I need the hole a ½ inch bigger. Okay? If somebody can write programs, if I can send you the files for this and you're able to change them, I will pay somebody to do that if you're the dude. I need a guy that I can just send shit where you can just change them and turn it around. Spyderco hasn't failed. Yeah, Spydercos are super, super sharp. Ridiculously sharp. You can't pry with them anywhere side to side. Only cut paper. They'll cut, when I got my first police model, we cut 38 sidewalls out of tires with them. Be careful with a Spyderco though. Like you will ram, if you ram that into something and you hit something, your hand will continue up that blade. There's no choil on that. Any chance you're going to run large tool bag? Oh, absolutely we are. You have my guy. It's the syrup guy. Awesome, Chuck. Chuck says the guy we get. I just had a bottle of syrup in my hand tonight. Where did I put that?
In the kitchen.
Do you think Magna Cut is a good overall steel choice? I don't know shit about steel. I don't think you're going to get a bad steel nowadays. I don't think a bad steel exists with one of the little companies. Here, I gotta pee. Talk to somebody for a minute, or show them something cool. Walk around. Everything in here is cool. Walk around.
Chuck, you're gonna be here next month. That's awesome. So this is this super cool Gothic shelf that I'm in the middle of building, and I'm building one in pearl black because it's fucking cool. I'm very excited. This is the that purple black filament. Sorry guys, my arms are not long enough. The iPad is really, really close. What's up, guys? Yes, Kevin, there are a ton of Forerunner accessories for the 3D print. Unfortunately, I only have one model of Forerunner, so I can only print stuff that will fit in my Forerunner because I can't test fit the others. How much, Chuck? I'm not sure yet. I haven't done the research on what it actually costs me to build them. It's like a 24-hour print. They take a while. They're beautiful, and you know, like you could totally have that for like an emo girlfriend, or in like a white or marble. You could totally have it for like a religious person. It's there. The designer she's fucking incredible. I absolutely love her stuff, and I sub to her Patreon because I want to be able to sell her stuff. It's so pretty. The Milwaukee battery holder.
Here's another one. This one's pretty decent. Taller, but again, the handle needs to be bigger. Yeah, the old cathedral look is cool. That Gothic look, super cool. Same with the ornateness on the skulls. Nice for a mini pot, yeah, or poisons. Really, that'd be cool for poisons too.
Well, so I'm gonna
Yeah, it'd be cool. We bought a entire collection of old apothecary bottles and pharmaceutical stuff, like anywhere from late 1800s to 1950s. You can always tell when somebody dies because that stuff pops up in all the antique stores from an estate. Can you print a glow-in-the-dark, smooth skull?
Yes,
Yeah,
certainly.
yeah.
They can order it. Just use the custom option. It doesn't even cost.
You can order it by just using the custom option. It doesn't even cost anything more. The battery carrier, you could affix one with a strap and have a battery bandolier. Yeah. Our battery carriers, like our for AA, AAA, stuff like that, you can put adhesive Velcro on the back and stick them, for instance, like on your visor covers and stuff. Amanda made me a, who uses, anybody use toothpicks? I was looking at having custom printed boxes today.
Flossers.
Or flossers. Toothpicks or flossers, anybody use those? Amanda printed me an awesome box. It's a little sliding box. Here it is, right here. Yeah, I like her box. So this thing's super cool. Opens up, and this holds, I think I had 6. I think I get 6 of the flossers in here. But she made me a tube also that opens up, and it carries 12 toothpicks in there. Battery carriers are awesome. Yeah, I use both every day. I use both. I do. Yeah, a lot of people saying that. David, if you order the skull, put in the notes how you want it. There's an option for custom heads. Custom heads. There you go. Paula, what's up?
Custom head.
Hope you're having a good weekend. Some of the old doctors traveling tool. Oh yeah, they're super cool. And when the right people get a hold of those things demand a massive amount. Some of that stuff still has ingredients in it, opium and stuff like that. Harvesting oils from I don't know. I'm not I guess just crush them and squeeze the oil out of them. I don't know. I would assume it comes from the fat. I reuse the container end mills, and drills come in for all sorts of shit. That's cool. What about a coffin style mini box for tooth box? I'm sure we could totally do it. By we, I mean her. Brandel, what's up, dude? What are you doing? What did you do today, Brandel? Dude, my fucking lat hurts. But it's the same batch, so I don't know what's up. That would be good for meds or carrier and yeah, it'd be great for band-aids. I was checking out for some reason I was checking out band-aids, and there's like a natural American-made band-aid that comes on a roll. So they're on a round roll, and you like just peel them off. Look pretty neat.
It's made of sheepskin.
It's made of sheepskin?
No, I'm fucking with you. You know, like condoms?
Oh, like condoms? That'd be good for meds, carry band-aids. What about coffin style buffering? Am I buffering, guys? Maybe we're not live. Maybe that's the end of the video. Phantom pain now from the fire. I mean, dude, it burnt. It fucking burnt when it was going. It burnt the day before. It injected on Tuesday, and it kind of burned. And I thought maybe the alcohol just hadn't dried, but there was no pain. Friday injected, really burnt, and now I have a fucking lump there. But it's all coming out of the same vial that I've been using for weeks with no problem. So it's not the same batch. No buffering currently. Got it. Bubble tape gum style. Interesting. What syringe type? What am I using for syringes? Yeah, intermuscular in the lats. What size syringe?
The needle is 27 gauge.
27 gauge. So you take the plunger out of the syringe and you use a bigger what?
Not for yours, I don't.
Anyways, you load them up, and then it's you're gonna warm them up. You're gonna hold them for several minutes to get the oil warmed up. What's up, Sean? Someone also found a dead chick in the freezer. I saw that at the Dollar General store. There's something more to that around that. It's not the injection site. It's different places. weird. I use a 29 and a half, 29 gauge half inch. It is a little slower, but works, and I'm a wuss. The entire fucking body covered with tattoos, but he's scared of fucking injecting syringes. Did you get any tattoos this weekend? Am I going to be able to do a podcast while he does my knuckles? I got some tests from TaylorMade compounding, and like every other injection, burns like a motherfucker out of the same vial. It shouldn't, though. Like, I don't know, it shouldn't burn. You look like a pharaoh from AliExpress. Is that an insult? You took the time out of your evening when you could be anywhere on the internet to tell me that? Well, I'm fucking rich, so I'll take it. I fucking live like I own Temu. I'm putting made in the motherfucking USA. Easy year, trooper. I'm down to 197 now, and about to have to order another fucking new. How are you doing it, Kevin? What's dropping weight like that? SOE for life on the knuckles, made in the motherfucking USA. Minimum fit suit. Have you looked into doing 3D printed non-metal daggers? Yeah, we did some, actually. You got any of them daggers?
I gave you the one when I remember.
They should be up there on the card. You did 2 of them. Yeah, you did a couple of them. Somebody on here was asking, maybe it was you.
Do you realize how much shit I've printed?
We'd have to do them out of something different. These ones are, what are these ones made out of? PLA, which is you just do for your first runs. Have I ever bled a lot from injection? Occasionally I'll bleed. I oftentimes feel like, am I bleeding? And I'll see the oil run back out. Sometimes, depending where it is, you'll hit like a vessel or something. Like I've had injections where all of a sudden you just start coughing because it hit a vein or it hit a blood vessel. Had a batch of enanthate a while back, same shit, switched to Cypionate now. Yeah, they're having the same problems from those labs. Picking up new work truck after Christmas. Got a guy giving me after hours work so I can keep my day. Good for you, dude. I know you were talking about that, man. Good for you. I'm glad to see you fucking doing some shit. That's awesome, man. Been going to optimize you. Right on. So is it like retatrutide, or is it just from test, or just change of diet along with it? What do you think's doing the weight loss? When you inject, slightly pull the plunger to see if... Yeah, I don't care about it. I'm not concerned with it. ICE arrested over 600 illegals and staying steady around 45 a day in Minnesota. Well, I mean, why don't we just fucking drop a big net from a helicopter and pull up all the Somalis? Every one of them is illegal. Like, let's be real. None of them should fucking be here. I saw Hunter Biden. I watched like a 6-minute clip or something prior. Sean seemed to ask him some legit questions. I'm sure, like, he seemed to take it pretty well. Ilhan Omar says ICE is disrupting her community. Yeah, like Ilhan Omar fucking has anything to do with any of those people. Have you seen have you seen the thing about Obama's library? Comparing it to the place where they fuck goats in Somalia. Just look up goat fucking and Obama's library and the correlation with Ilhan Omar. Any recommendation on BPC nasal spray vendors? Already ready? Yeah, go injectable. Yeah, she absolutely married her brother. Who do I have right now for BPC 157 nasal spray? It's on the counter. Who are we getting injectable from? Brandel. Injectable nasal spray BPC 157. If you're going to do BPC 157, get it as a combo with TB 500. Brandel, if you're on here, who would you get that from right now? You can get it. Where are we getting our peptides from?
Modern aminos or omega aminos.
Check out Omega Aminos or Modern Aminos, either of those. Wasn't Renner that was injured, just was killed, supposed to meet a Rayner. Oh, the dude, yeah, not Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner, if you watch interviews with Jeremy Renner, he was run over by his cat snow machine and crushed his legs, almost killed him, and he swears peptides fucking rehabilitated him. Modern Aminos had it, but I would just inject it. Yeah, a lot of guys won't inject it. And you recommend, so yeah, so there you go. Drop it in Maine too. Drop it fucking everywhere, man. I just started taking vitamins and minerals. What should I add next? Well, you're buying expensive piss. Don't eat anything that where they hand you food out of a window. Clown food, no clown food. Remove as much seed oil as you can. Clown food. Most of your vitamins and minerals are just expensive piss. I would tell you to start running testosterone, man. Go get some blood work done. You can afford it. Look up Optimize You. Reach out to me. I'll put you with who we use. Optimize You. You're gonna, if nothing else, you're gonna go in there and they're gonna take 7 vials of blood out of you and they're gonna run a blood panel screening and they're gonna tell you that your vitamin D is fucked up. They're probably gonna tell you your vitamin B is fucked up. They're gonna tell you some things to adjust. Vitamin D. Everybody that hears these words should be taking vitamin D. Vitamin D what? D3. We get it from a place, and most vitamin D that you take, you can take massive amounts of it. Get a blood test, take massive amounts, 6 weeks later, your blood won't even change. We use one. It's not expensive. It will change on your blood work.
Olive oil.
Yeah, you need an olive oil.
Nature-wise vitamin D3.
Nature-wise vitamin D3. That's who we use. Morgan, the lawyer, was on PBD and said Clinton wasn't on the island, but the new Epstein pics say something much different. Yeah, 10,000 to 30,000. That's what you want to take of vitamin D. My PCP prescribes me D3 500 milligrams once a week. Once a week, that's odd. I take it every night, dude. I take 10,000 every. What's the dosage of the pills? 5,000. I take 1,500 every single night. I'm low on D. It's pretty. It's common for everybody, even dudes in the sun. Like your body does not absorb it anymore. Finally done for the day. 1164 miles. Be safe, buddy. Be safe. Yeah. Plumber, eat beef. That's right. Eat beef. And don't buy your beef at Walmart. The test definitely kicked it all off. Lots more energy. I walk a lot at work, surveying. Don't work out like I should. Need to eat better. Yeah, as you get older, it is harder to build muscle mass. And when people get older, they die from lack of muscle mass. People with muscles when they get older typically last longer. Muscle mass is the biggest thing. Learning in the best gear ever. Thanks, dude. 5,000 milligrams of pill once a week. Yeah, I take 10,000. I take 15,000 every single night. Walmart beef just gives me the shit. Yeah, Walmart beef's terrible, guys. It's fucking horrible. It doesn't cook right. It doesn't look right. It doesn't taste right. 1 year on a row. Yeah, get your Concept 2 rower. I've tried telling my wife that it would help her with vitamin D. She didn't think it was as funny as I did. Well, that too. If she's not taking the dick 3 times a day, her test is off. Women need testosterone also. Makes a huge difference in how you feel. Support your local organic farmers. Yeah, everybody, every single person hearing me, within 30 minutes of you, you can find somebody that will sell you a quarter beef or half beef. Coconut oil, ginger and turmeric root, fresh minced or ground, ACV, cinnamon bark, Rosemary. ACV is apple cider vinegar, guys. Buy Walmart shrimp. And you'll go, I eat Walmart shrimp sometimes, I know. Did a bunch of work at the cottonseed oil plant. That shit was straight nasty. I'm taking 5,000 milligrams of vitamin D daily, 140 magnesium, 15 zinc, and 200 of fulvic acid. Fulvic acid? What's the one? What's the poison one they spray on our food? Folic. Guys, folic acid, that enriched grain bread, that's folic acid. It's fucking toxin. What put you on that path, Grumpy Plumber? What spurred all that? Went to my first Academy Sports tonight. Pretty good. Yeah, Academy's pretty decent, man. We have academies. Do you take whey protein? I'm not using. Am I using whey? What's in my protein I use?
MRE from Redcon 1.
What is it? Whey?
No.
Yeah, I use Redcon 1.
Made from meat.
It's made from meat. MRE light. Whey protein is the bullshit that they throw away. They convince, they're like, all this shit that we're disposing of, how can we sell it to somebody else? That's whey protein. And gets you some MRE. That's full meal replacement. That's carbs. MRE light. I know you're not taking folic. I know, Grumpy Plumber. And MRE light is just straight protein. I have a code. If you use code SOE at them, they'll give you 20% off. Also, I can tell the difference on using a reverse osmosis system. Yeah, and all your water that comes out of the fucking faucet is poisonous, highly poisonous. Everybody get something to filter that water with. Academy's gun counter is nice. Academy is the new sports authority. We had sports authorities in San Diego. We never had them here. Sam Hyde recommended minerals. Right on. Methyl and methylfolate. That's the real version of folic acid. Have you guys all seen the videos of people taking sushi and putting it under a microscope full of worms? Has anybody checked that yourself to see if that's real? I stopped eating enriched or fortified foods and my stomach... Oh, I'll bet they're way better, man. Most leaky gut stuff is because of fucking seed oils and shit. Bacon, butter, beef, and eggs. That's Ken Berry. Yeah, that's Doc Berry's thing. Now just add in French toast and pancakes there, and I'll be fine with it. I just eat cake and hot dogs and feel okay. Fairlife. That motherfucker lives on Fairlife. What's that milk I drink? Fairlife. Fairlife. It's 48 grams of protein in a little milk bottle. Tastes like chocolate milk. I personally like the strawberry one. It's supposed to be warm on Christmas. Yeah, I had some frozen water this morning. I think they flash freeze sushi fish to kill most of that out, but I don't know for sure. The Fairlife chocolate milk is crack. It's fucking pretty good. Scrapple. Isn't that pig brains? I had pig brains once. It had the texture of Spam, but I didn't care for it. Our city water has so much shit in it that when you run a bath, it smells like hotel pool. Well, that's a lot of chlorine. Nowadays, it's chloramine and bromine. That's probably not a bad thing. You definitely, and your skin is your biggest organ, right? You absorb all that shit through your skin. You can put a whole house filter on that'll filter that shit. You definitely don't want that. A can of pork brains and eggs is good if burnt on toast. Fairlife has longer shelf life, I've noticed. Something, it doesn't have to be refrigerated. Squirrel brains isn't too bad. All the snow melted off here today. Got it. I saw a dude's shirt today. It was a oil industry welding is what the company said. Something, I don't remember the company, but it said your hole is our goal. I thought it was pretty cool. That's like organic milk. They sell by date is way longer than the other milk. Got to put chapstick on to. I'm telling you, man. Why does it suck all the fucking moisture out of your lips? I still need to bring you a crock pot of coon stew. I would try it. I would try it. That's my old saying for plant sales. Our goal is your hole. All right, guys, I'm out. I got some more shit here to do. We'll do a live tomorrow night. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't do stupid shit. And we will see you guys tomorrow. At least shower head. Yeah, you can put a shower head filter on.